Hotel in Orlando, Florida. Are you ready for fancy dinner?
Are you hungry? More importantly, are you ready for a fancy dinner? Show me your fancy face. Very fancy. Okay, let's prepare to be fancied.
So we are at the Bull and Bear at the Waldorf Astoria Resort in Orlando, Florida. We're about to have dinner. That's a bread plate. You put your bread on here.
We're teaching Gia how to be fancy.
So will this be a good idea or a bad idea to take
I think it's a good idea.
almost 4-year-old to a very fancy restaurant? Time will tell.
I know it's true.
All right, Gia, fancy, right? Show me your fancy face. Very good. And how do...
Pardon me?
Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Hey, what are you saying?
And how do fancy princesses sit at the table? Where do they put their napkin?
Oh, they did it for her.
I know. Show me your napkin. Where is it? Very good. Very good. All right.
And your hands go like this. And then when you need your napkin, how do you wipe your mouth? Do you remember? How did we teach you? Yes, that's perfect. It is. You're absolutely right.
Jen is checking out the menu, which they handed to us. And the menu, I'm not sure if anyone has ever eaten here before or been here before, but menu's on a tablet.
I'm so glad you're next to me. That makes me happy.
And you can pick and choose. Since we just arrived, we're going to shoot for a cocktail. And you have a few different selections that you can go with. I'm thinking about the smoking bowl, but you can just go through and make your selections.
Remember, you have to sit there.
There's an absinthe fountain.
Excellent.
And once you eventually get to the dinner menu, you can go through and scroll through the dinner menu, which there's a lot of stuff on here. And spirits and cordials. And of course, desserts. And there's some stuff on here that we've seen just amazing. The chocolate bar, the lemon. That's something that you just have to keep room for that for dessert. So I'm thinking for cocktails and beer, I'm most likely going to do the smoking bowl, but I'm very tempted to try the absinthe. We'll see. We'll let you know. Wow.
We're using our applewood smoked, applewood chips to smoke this with.
Holy cow, that smells so good.
For you. So this is a Buffalo Trace bourbon. This is a vanilla and Peruvian pepper infused syrup. A blend of 3 different vermouths, aromatic and chocolate bitters as well. Definitely, I think our best.
Wow.
Just smelling that.
That's really great.
Good. Thank you so much.
Here, I want to get a picture of our cheers. I need to do a picture of that. So this was compliments of the chef. It's tuna tartare with microgreens, and I'm going to take a bite.
Go ahead, try it.
Okay, ready?
Tell me what you think.
You just have to taste it. It's so good.
All right, so we kind of skipped over the drinks because we interrupt our regularly scheduled program for a special report from...
Dun dun dun! The Disney drink.
All right, go ahead. What'd you get?
I got a dirty martini, extra dirty, with regular olives and Belvedere vodka.
And how would you say it compares to other dirty martinis you've had?
This is so much better.
Look at that, Gia.
Ooh, look what came for you too. Ooh, that's hot. It's a very hot plate.
Oh,
Very hot plate.
all right.
So hold on. I don't know why fruit would be on a hot plate.
Put that over there. Perfect. There you go.
Your fruit.
So
And what did you get, Joe?
I ended up getting their version of an old fashioned, which has several different bourbons, and I can't even explain it. He told me what's in it when he got here, but
You can read it off the menu.
yeah, I guess I could, can't I? Hold on a second. All right, here's the old fashioned on the menu. So here are the ingredients.
That's like a cocktail.
It is. It's fabulous. That's what I'm eating right now. It's really good, Jim. What is Richard Cool? Oh, okay. That's fine, however you're comfortable.
We do in the dressing, we do anchovy puree, and then we also have them. We can also bring some.
Interesting history. I did not know this history of the old fashioned, but there it is. I'm almost done with it, and I'm probably going to have another. That's how good it was.
I don't know.
We also got some bread. And now I am going to try. All right, Christian's appetizer.
Let me try one more picture.
She got the shrimp cocktail.
You may do it. Go ahead. I forgot what he said this was, but this is the cocktail sauce, and it may have ginger in it. I forgot.
I think that is the lemon thyme.
That could be. Oh my goodness gracious! Look at your
Oh.
mac and cheese. Let me see. That looks so good. You like? Are you doing it
Black
okay?
cherry pepper.
Good job.
Coddled egg, sous vide egg essentially. We use just the yolk of this egg. Just the yolk more or less. Emulsify with all the salt and pepper. Roasted garlic puree. This is the main ingredient, kind of a sweeter characteristic that it takes on when it roasts. We have a strong use of mustard. This is a nice kind of spicy mustard, a little bit of spice to kind of give it a little kick. This is a nice anchovy paste. A blend of red and white anchovies.
Okay.
A little bit of Worcestershire as well. 3 tablespoons. And a cold pressed olive oil imported from Sicily, Italy.
There
Called
you
Primo
go.
olive oil. Very floral, nice kind of bright fruit notes.
Very nice. That's what I'm talking about. Some extra olive oil.
Romaine lettuce, of course. Croutons made with focaccia bread, rosemary, sea salt, olive oil.
That's called shrimp.
And then we have our Parmesan cheese, which has been aged for about 18 months. And freshly grated, of course.
You want to taste it? No, you don't have to. Just giving you the opportunity.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. Why not?
Do you think that's cool?
For me?
Because Uncle Boyd loves it, so he ordered a second.
Yes. There's the bread and there's the salad. Oh, look at that. Fantastic.
Please
Grazie.
enjoy it. Bon appetit. Would you care for fresh cracked pepper over top?
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you.
There we go. Sorry, I got distracted.
Sure, just a little bit.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it so much.
Very welcome.
Thank you.
Let me get as close as I can.
Oh, you're good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I want to take get that. But it's also for certain cases for seating at the bar. So if they're full, then
Yes?
Oh, we forgot about the lobster mac and cheese.
Lobster mac and cheese.
There you go. Very
Oh
healthy.
my.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Really
you so
appreciate
much.
You had this before?
it. We
No,
have
I've
not.
seen it though.
So this is the one dessert that's been here since they opened the restaurant 10 years ago. As you can see, that's a whole Meyer lemon. Here on the side is where they cut it to scoop the pulp out of it. I can even see it. It was done so well that I can't even see what they cut. Anyway, there it is. So they cut on the side and extract the pulp out of it, and then they boil that skin or the rind in simple syrup solution, which is basically water and sugar. 4.5 hours. So that candy is the rind. After that, they get that hollow rind and refrigerate it for service. And prior to serving it with a pastry filler, they stuff it, and here you can see the components of the filling. The white will be chantilly cream. The yellow will be lemon curd. And the off-white will be Meyer's lemon sorbet, somewhere in the center there. You can see by the text. So
Oh my.
Meyer lemon sorbet is considered a palate cleansing agent, and that's the reason why this is such a popular dessert. This right here is a step of service. We cut the lemon into bites, little bites. Every bite will include a piece of the rind because that's edible. And the final touch is we garnish every single one of these bites with a segment of that shortbread cookie, which is the only thing that makes this dessert not gluten-free. So why do they do that? Well, it turns out that all the ingredients they use to make for this dessert are the same as they use for a key lime pie, very popular dessert here in the state of Florida. The only exception would be the graham cracker crust, of course. To make up for the lack of that, we do this. So every one of these bites will become a deconstructed key lemon pie, if you will.
No, it's a great movie.
I'm gonna go ahead and help you with the first bite.
No, because I totally wanted to start.
Enjoy it.
I mean, she was lovely.
So one bite here, pardon me. Alrighty, friends.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Wow. All right, Jen. Here you go.
Just for the record, I'm not a big lemon person. The only thing I enjoy with a lemon is my iced tea. So,
Well, why would she come hang out?
Yeah, this is messy ice cream. See this messy ice cream?
I'll help you. It tastes like a piece of lemon cheesecake.
This is the new wine that we have.
Oh, okay.
It's good? All right. And then we get to little Miss Gianella over here. What do you think, Gia? How's your ice cream? Very chocolatey?
Thank you for taking this to this fancy restaurant.
You're welcome.
Nice and cold.
Wow.
You want to touch it? Want to put your hand in the smoke?
Cool, right?
Do you like
I
that?
totally understand.
That's for your birthday.
What do you say?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Don't put your hand in it, just on the smoke.
Yeah, just like that. It's a little, it's kind of our version of
That's
it.
really cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Thank you.
They did that for your birthday. That's something special. It's called dry ice. Yeah, you just don't put your hand in the glass
Why?
because you'll burn your fingers. Because even though it feels cold, if you put it in there, it will burn your fingers and it will really hurt. Whoa, look at that. Look.
I smell it.
Are you still awake?
Look at
Alive?
my girl.
I am. I'm a little tired, but it was a long dinner, but it was really, really good.
Holy cow, I feel comatose from the meal.
So we ate at Bull and Bear in the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in Orlando in the Bonnet Creek area. And we brought our 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old niece with us. Would I do it again? In a heartbeat. She was so well behaved, wasn't
Yeah,
she?
yes.
She was excellent.
Yes.
She was so
And
good.
we're talking about you, kid.
She's dancing in front of us. You can't see her, but we can.
That was a little break to show you Gia dancing. All right.
So anyway, we started with, I had a dirty martini with Belvedere vodka, which was extraordinary, and Joe had,
They're old fashioned. And I showed you a little bit of the menu where it talked about the old fashioned, the history of it, and how they did it, and they smoked it. So,
he had 2.
man, I'm very much into whiskey, scotch, bourbon, and old fashions have become kind of my drink the last several years. And embarrassed to say, but I will admit that it is when we were watching Mad Men all those years ago, and that's what he would drink. So, yeah, it kind of has become a good choice. And I just like the variety and how different places will make the old fashions in different ways. This is exceptional. The bitters had a chocolate hint, so there was a bit of chocolate aftertaste to it. Oh, freaking phenomenal. So those are the drinks. Appetizer, you had the shrimp, the chilled shrimp.
There was 3 colossal size shrimp.
Like they were not shrimp, they were like lobster rolls.
They were excellent.
I didn't have any actually.
I was supposed to share some.
When are we gonna go to the pool?
The pool.
Maybe
We're not going to
tomorrow.
the pool tonight. Tonight we're going back to the hotel and going to bed. Sorry, that was Gia wanted to go to the pool. I don't know.
She's been so good. We've been here for 3 hours and she's been exceptional.
Yeah, really. And
So
she's still
then-
dancing.
I had the shrimp, and then Joe and I had the Caesar salad, which they prepared tableside, which you got to see. If you didn't, Joe will add that video.
I know it was in there. I recorded it. They would have seen it at this point. So yeah, it's there. And then for the main course, we split the chicken. They have this fried chicken, which the chicken itself is, I'm not sure how long they kept it in a brine, but it was so tender and juicy.
And they fry it, then they deep fry it a second time.
Yeah, so this fried chicken, which was the most tender chicken I've ever had, and then crispy, tasty, on the outside. Yeah.
And then it was served with mashed potatoes and gravy, which there's no words. So good.
And I'm normally not a gravy person with mashed potatoes, but yeah, it was really, really, really good.
And then for dessert, Gia had a bowl of chocolate ice cream, but Joe and I split. It's called the lemon.
Well, right, and you have probably heard as they were preparing it, the explanation of what they do with the lemon rind and how they. He explained it all, but I can't even remember.
They do something with simple syrup and the lemon peel. And then, I don't know, it's a work of art. It was very light and refreshing. It's not a heavy dessert at all. It cleanses your palate.
So it was really actually very, very, very good. Everything all around. The service, the attention to detail, how much they gave. I mean,
I think we had 3 or 4 different people taking care of us at the same time.
Yeah, at
they
least.
They put our napkins on our lap. They always had our water refilled. Just phenomenal service. Phenomenal.
So with everything you're talking about, 3 drinks, appetizers, main course, Gia's food as well. She had fruit, mac and cheese, ice cream, our dessert. I mean, everything total with tax was
You have to
$221.
come see this out the window.
What, baby?
You have to come see this out the window.
Okay, give me 2 more minutes and I will come over there and see. Also, you have to valet your car here. I don't believe there's parking, but if you eat at Bull and Bear and maybe any other restaurant in the Waldorf, but definitely at the Bull and Bear, you can have your valet ticket validated and your parking's free.
Yeah, so
Which is a very nice perk because I'm sure it's at least $20 to $30.
37.
Oh, 37?
Yeah.
Yikes. Hey, over here where we can see you, please. Okay.
Come here. Come say hi.
You want to say hi? You want to be in the video for
Come
a
sit
minute?
next to EE.
Want to see something?
Sure.
Come on, out the window.
Okay.
Okay,
well,
let us just say goodbye and
why don't you
welcome
come
with
sit
you.
and we'll say goodbye.
Goodbye.
So, what did you think of your dinner?
Did you like? Was it a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Come here. You can't review from over there. Come here
over
and
here.
sit.
She's not interested. All right. Well, we're gonna sign
Sugar
off
high
before
from the
we
ice
lose
cream?
my sister's
Come
child.
on, let's
Okay,
go.
we'll go.
Let's
okay,
go.
we'll go. Okay, we're being summoned. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye. Can you say bye dinner? We're having dinner here.
Let's see, whoever gets
No, you can't run in here.
whoever gets here walking wins.
You win. If I was a wealthy girl. All right, time to go to the car, my friend. Hand. Come on.
So we just got in the car. We had it valeted, and
They left something in the car for us.
what is it, Jen?
Let's see.
It says,
Thank you for.
joining us.
Hope to see you again real soon. I can't. Is it?
Luis,
And it is.
like a little pound cake, maybe?
Yes! It's a little cake. How cute is that?
So,
Love it.
it's the extra little touches of things like that. Yeah, there you go. It's a little pound cake.
Wow. That is so sweet. So again, this is
So-
what we got for valeting our car.
Well, we've paid more for dinner at certain places than we paid tonight, even though Bull and Bear is supposed to be an expensive meal, but, you know, we've paid more at places. This is actually really pretty nice. I have no complaints. This ended up being a good night.
It was. We'll be back.
All right. So with that, we're off back to the hotel
And to sleep.
and to sleep, and another day tomorrow. All right. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.